Hi everybody, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it is Monday, which means it is decorating day in my planner for the next week. So I'm just going to open her up and flick to the next week. And as usual, just going to pull this out so that I can use it a bit easier. Now you see, there's not a lot on this week. It's very, very blank already, which is good because I like having a blank week. I mean, things aren't going to be too busy. So this week I'm going to base most of my decorating around this kikki.k sticker book. I did do a walkthrough of this video, which I have already put up. So I'll link it down below for you guys so you can have a look. Basically, I bought this on Gumtree. It is secondhand. There are a couple of stickers that are missing, but it is almost brand new and I bought it for $5. So I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to use this as the basis for this week and just kind of add a couple of bits and pieces extra into it as I go. So I'm going to start off down the sides. I'm going to use a couple of these borders from in here. So I'm going to grab this one here. This one's just got little apples on it, and it's little red apples. And then I don't want to use this yet because I have another idea of something I want to do with it. So I might just do the one side first and I'll come back to it. So I'm going to put this one on this side. And as you can see, it doesn't fit the whole way down, which is okay. So I'm going to put it just here, as close to the edge as I can get it, because I don't want to have to punch it. I want the sticker to sit flat. So that's as close to the edge as I can get it, and I think that's pretty well perfect. And then I'm going to grab a couple of the corners that were also there. I'm going to use this. I don't want to use the ones that match it, I want to use something different. So I'm going to use these pink ones for this one. So it just sits on the bottom. Just goes over the little bits on the side there. That's the first side. Second side, it's just so hard. You just don't want to use them because they're so pretty. That's weird that they've got 7. Usually they have 2 of each. Oh well. What am I going to do there? Look, I'm already stuck. I've been doing this for all 5 minutes and I'm already stuck for an idea. That's terrible. I'm going to use these ones and then I'm going to use the plain one with the blue. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. Just in case you didn't see that, I've done the apples so that they point inwards. So I'm going to make sure I do the same thing with this one. Do the same thing, I'm just going to line them up as close as I can to the edge. And then just grab the corners. I love the colours in this set. I'm pretty sure this is where the original light mint planner came from, like this kind of set, if that makes any sense. I really love the grey. I think there was a grey planner. I don't know if anyone's still got one. If they do, let me know. I may be interested in buying it from you because I love it. So there you've got your borders. It's really basic, it's really simple. I'm just debating if I want to put some on the other corners just to tie it together. I may come back and do that afterwards. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use this project, I think it's a Project Life card. This is going to tie in kind of with this green. That's what I'm aiming for here. So I will put some green in this in a minute. So I want to put this, I was trying to decide if I want to put it at the top, at the bottom, or in the middle. I think I'm going to put it at the top this time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have it so it sits there. So what I'm going to do is just flip this over and just with a pen, I can grab hold of it, just put my little indicator fits there. I'm just going into my little stationery kit. Just getting out the hole punch and just punching those out. Then what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to grab one of these kind of quoty kind of ones. So this one here just says, let's find some beautiful place and to get lost. So I'm just going to grab that apple, if I can get it out. There we go. I'm just going to put it in the bottom of this card. And it's just a decoration, that's really all it is. There's nothing else to it but that. So it's going to sit there like that. And that kind of works in with those spots. I really like that. I think that looks nice. So then I'm just going to bring a little bit more teal into this. So I'm going to grab this. I saw a flower here before, but now I can't find it. No, lost it. Don't know where it went. So I'm going to grab one of these green pears and then one of these little pink apples. And these are going to go on this side in the bottom corner. So the pear goes down first. And then the apple alongside it. This is sort of like a double design. I'm not going to do the corners because obviously I've just gone and put that there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab something from a different place. I will come back and do some more out of that book. But these are out of the Aldi haul that I did the other week. So I will link that video down below for you guys as well. But I'm basically just going to grab a couple of these stamps and use them. I feel like they kind of work in with the kikki.k design. So I'm just going to grab a couple. I'm going to start with this cloud. I always feel like I'm going to break them. I'm sure I'm not. It just feels like it. I'm going to grab the cloud. Let's see if there's anything on this one. I'm going to grab that little flower. Basically I'm going to grab all the ones I'm going to use and then I can just stamp and then put them back. And then on this one, you'll notice this has kind of got like a pear and apple kind of thing going. These just happen to have pears and apples. So I'm going to use them as well. So a pear and an orange, or an apple and an orange. They are slightly different, obviously you're going to see that. So I'm just grabbing my stamp block and I'm grabbing 3 of the ink pads that I got in that set. So I've got a pink, which is a light pink, a red and a blue. This is the, actually, hold on. I'm gonna grab the teal as well. Just, I think with this palette I need the teal rather than the blue. So I'm just gonna switch that up. So I'm gonna use these 3 colors. So I'm gonna start off with the teal. I'm going to use this cloud. So I'm just going to stick that on there. Okay. Now I'm just trying to work out where I want to put it. Obviously I've got this on this side, so I don't want to use too much teal over here. So I'm going to use it in this top corner. Just make sure I'm on the page. There we go. I'm actually going to put, I've got an idea with some stickers I'm going to put there with it. So I'm going to wash these later, so I'm just going to put that off to the side. Then I'm going to grab, all these next ones are really little, so I'm going to put them all on the block. Use them separately because I'm going to do the colours separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these 3 down the side. So I'm going to run, it's going to go red, pink, and then teal at the bottom. And I'm going to do the teal with the smallest one, which is, for want of a better word, the orange. So I'm just going to start off. Now I'm kind of lining these up with the lines, but not really, so it doesn't really matter. So you've got your pear, going to take them off as I use them so that I don't accidentally get someone here. The apple, which then kind of matches up with this apple. And then, which has got a little bit of pink in it, but I'm not worried. Ah, damn, I didn't want to use red. Sorry, I want to use the teal on that one, I just remembered. It's alright, it'll have a bit of a red tinge to it, which will be fine. Make it a different colour. This one down in the corner. Go. Those three. So there we go with the stamp. So what I said I was going to do, I'm just going to grab another sticker book. So I've just grabbed one of my other sticker books. This is the Everyday is a New Adventure sticker book. This is a really old one, but I think it's really cute. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some of these little teardrops just to add in a little bit of, not teardrops, raindrops, just to add in a little bit of extra colour. So I've got 4 of them there. Just going to move my ink pads away and put the lids back on so they don't dry out. I'm really impressed with the quality actually of these pads. I was worried they were going to be really cheap, but they turned out to be really good. So now I'm just going to use these just exactly like raindrops basically, and just kind of put them on like this. The good thing is that I can still see the date through that sticker, so it works really well. I'm just going to grab a grey, very light grey pen, and then just kind of do little connector dots, and then some extra little bits. Make it look like it's really raining. Ha, really raining. Why would you want it to rain? And the very last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab, just feel like this page is kind of missing something now. I don't know why. So I'm just going to grab another one of these stickers. I'm just going to grab this. I really like that mushroom, but I don't want to put it here because it will be right next to the red. So I'm going to grab these 2 leaves and I'm going to use, oh, they are actually connected. I was going to say I'm going to use both of them, but they're connected, so never mind. I'm going to put these here like this. It's going to go slightly over the top of that, that's okay. And then I am going to use one of the tags. So I'm just going to grab one of these light ones and I'm going to pull a bit of red into it. So I'm going to grab this one here. I always just like to put a little, make the hole slightly bigger. So I just grab them with my little hole punch. There we go. And that's going to live basically there. I'm not going to stick that down though. I'm going to actually put that in the planner so it flips. So the last thing I'm going to do really quickly before I finish, I'm just going to rub out what I do have here, and I'll be right back in just a sec. I'm just going to rub this out. And then I'm just going to put my netball sticker on here as I always do. So I'm just jumping into my teeny tiny planner. Just grabbing one of my netball ones. Just in the last couple of weeks, sorry, rather than making up the stickers, I've just been doing them as I need them. I just find it a little bit simpler. I don't know why, I just do. So just grabbing my sticker maker, just running that through. I don't know what time netball is yet, so I'm not going to write a time there. I'm just going to put the sticker there and then write netball. Let's grab my pen again. And there we go. So that is my whole week, just using the stickers and tags from my Gumtree purchase. Like I said, I will link that video for you down below, so please have a look at it. When I find random things, I will always let you know what they are. So those sort of things I will always put up for you. If you have any questions, comments, if you like these, if you don't like these, please let me know. I definitely want to be able to do things that you guys enjoy watching. So let me know what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy, and I'll try and tailor a little bit more towards you guys. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys again really, really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.